Hello, AFSCME family. My name is Jordan McGinnis, and like the folks behind me, this is my first convention. Woo! I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah.
I'm from Colorado, where I proudly serve as a child protection caseworker for Arapahoe County Department of Human Services. I make sure homes are safe for kids in the foster care system. I'm an advocate, and that means showing up for the families I serve, especially in their most difficult moments. Because our work is so challenging and at times dangerous, our department had become a revolving door. We were being crushed by the weight of our caseload, and we could not rely on our bosses for help. They could change our rules and responsibilities without any input from us. Our work is unpredictable, but the policies in our workplace shouldn't be. We deserve peace of mind, so we demanded a seat at the table. We mobilized and won a new law in Colorado that gives tens of thousands of county workers the power to collectively bargain. We were inspired by thousands of AFSCME human service workers across the country who had used their collective bargaining rights to win strong contracts. And those strong contracts led to better standards in our field. So I joined more than 500 Arapahoe County workers, and we followed their lead. Volunteer member organizers traveled hundreds of miles to help us. That really hit it home for me. We are part of a union family. After we won our union election, we headed to the bargaining table and just won our first contract. It felt like a weight being lifted. By demanding changes at the table, our employer is now required to provide yearly safety training. We are safer and more empowered because we formed our union.
Yes, sir.
Everyone does this work to make the world a better place. And with our union voice, it has helped us see that it's possible inside our building and out in the community. AFSCME family, when we join with our coworkers in solidarity, our power grows.
Let's go, Lydia.
My name is Lydia Sowell, and I am an advanced CDL operator from Harris County Flood Control, the biggest county in Texas. When there is a flood, we are the ones who clear the waterways so that the water can flow. When there are hazards in our community like broken equipment, unsafe power lines, dangerous roads, we need a voice to speak up to protect ourselves and the communities. So we're organizing our union. We took our case to county board. We want a policy that gives over 6,000 power to improve our working conditions, pay, benefits, and establish fair grievance process. Now we have a seat at the table that allows us to stand up for what we need. We are growing our union, building by building, and work site by work site. And now finding our courage. AFSCME family, when we do the hard work building our union, our power grows.
Let's go.
How you doing, AFSCME family? My name's Katina Jones, and I'm a brand new member who is excited to add my voice to AFSCME Cultural Workers United, the biggest and the baddest union of cultural workers. We are 50,000 members strong, and our numbers are growing every day. Many of the world's most treasured cultural institutions, like the Library of Congress, the Art Institute of Chicago, and the American Museum of Natural History, are all brought to you by AFSCME Cultural Workers. I heard you earlier, but are any of my CWU siblings in the house? Let me hear you. As a data analyst for the American Library Association, I know that libraries are places where freedom of thought thrives and new ideas are born. When our management cut our retirement benefits, fired our coworkers, and denied us raises, we knew we had to form our union. That is why we came together and overwhelmingly voted yes to form our union with AFSCME. We wanted to join a movement that understood our work, and there was no question. That's AFSCME Cultural Workers United. In libraries, museums, and zoos, our union is holding employers accountable to their missions, raising standards for our work, and lifting the voices of workers nationwide. AFSCME family, when we organize and stand together in solidarity, our power grows.
Let's go.
My name is Lynn Swarbrick. I've spent 25 years studying tuberculosis to find a better vaccine. I'm one of the 1,700 researchers at Oregon Health and Science University who work to create a healthier world. But management treated us as disposable. So we organized our union with AFSCME. It took 2.5 years to make it to the bargaining table, and once we got there, we were locked in a 1.5-year battle. Our bosses were hoping to drag us down and burn us out, but they don't know AFSCME members because we never quit. We voted to authorize a strike, and I marched with my coworkers to the OHSU Board of Directors meeting and packed the room. Standing with my union family gave me the courage to speak in a room full of the university's most powerful people. I told them if they did not make progress at our next bargaining session, we would give our 10-day notice to strike. And as I delivered the news, the cheer that exploded was so exhilarating. I will never forget it. And when OHSU saw us stand up, they backed down. After more than 500 days of bargaining, we ratified a contract with 98% support.
How you do it?
Bargaining was one of the hardest things I have ever done, but it was worth every long day, every rally, and every bargaining session because our contract has changed our lives. We won huge raises, we locked in our retirement benefits, and we won better paid leave. Our lives are better because we refuse to give up on each other. AFSCME family, when we stick together, no matter how tough the fight, our power grows.
Give it up for all the new members you just heard from. Give it up, AFSCME Strong. Welcome to the Mean Green Machine. Let's go. Give it up. I'm Gary Price. I'm a community center director from Cincinnati, Ohio, representing Council 8, Local 1543. For the past 25 years, I've helped thousands of kids develop a love of the outdoors by leading the same educational programs that I grew up loving. I believe it's our responsibility to look out for all working people. There are too many workers without a union seat at the table. The good news is that we can change that by using our experiences to help others organize. Every conversation, every organizing blitz, every act of solidarity builds more power for all union members. Yes. Since our last convention, 44,000 new workers have won their union. Show some love, give it up. And volunteer member organizers have been there to lead their way with their support. In communities across the country, our VMOs are trained to help workers organize a union. Their impact makes a huge difference. I should know. I'm a newly minted VMO. I was one of the VMOs who showed up for the nurses at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. They are facing dangerous understaffing, poor pay, and unfair treatment. And even though our work is different, I realized I could help them by sharing my story. Because at the end of the day, our bosses are pulling tricks from the same playbook. VMOs are there to remind us that we have overcome their tactics and we'll do it again.
Yes.
I returned from my first campaign understanding the bigger picture of why I'm here and the importance of doing my part. VMOs might do different work or come from different cities and speak with different accents, but we have one voice. And we belong to one union family. My fight is yours. Your fight is mine. When 2,600 state supervisors in Maryland were organizing their union, who showed up?
VMOs!
When thousands of Colorado city and county workers launched their campaign to organize, who showed up?
VMOs!
And who is going to show up for the organizing campaigns to come? VMOs! Make some noise. We want to see those flags. Every council represent. Ask me strong. We are built for this moment. If you have hit the pavement and hit the doors to build our union, make some noise. If you have signed a new AFSCME member, make some noise. And if you are excited to grow our union family, make some noise. Are you ready to speak up? Are you ready to grow your union? Are you built to organize?
Organize, organize, and organize.